Hello and welcome to Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures. Now you've caught me here next to my sprout plant and I'm tying it up. We've had a lot of wind recently and it got blown over. The stakes that were holding it just snapped because, well, it's a very large plant now and it's doing really well. The problem that's happened is, and I'll take some photographs, what you have to be really careful of is with sprout plants, you have to make sure they're firm into the ground. So around their roots, they like to be firm and they don't like to be disturbed, because what happens is they've got very fine root system, believe it or not, on the surface. And well, what happens is, oh, if I can get one and I'll take a picture, it means that the sprouts start to what we call blow. They become open. Well, luckily at the top we've saved some, and we can save some of the others by really making sure this is really heavily staked. And I've now got a metal stake in this one. I've got really strong stakes on my other sprout plants and they're doing really well too. Sprouts, I read the other day, are not just for Christmas, they're of course for winter, and you can start picking the sprouts now. So even on here I've got some beautifully delicious little ones coming, and they can about thumb size and they'll be absolutely delicious. Pop them in a steamer and they'll be done in, well, seconds rather than minutes at this size. But even these blown ones, you know, you can chop them up and put them in with a bit of bacon and they'll be absolutely delicious. They're just like mini cabbages, aren't they? Once again, welcome to the show. Hello, welcome to Inside the Greenhouse. We're talking sprouts today, of course, but I'm also preparing my cauliflowers that I've got growing because they are doing extremely well. Look at these little beauties. They've all come up. But as I said, they're monocoloured. They're on a lovely heat tray. They've got lovely light all the time. But I'm going to take these out now and pop them into individual pots, which is rather brilliant. And they're going to be in this tray here below. And I can keep that watered. I've got some lovely matting to put inside there. That means it'll just soak the moisture up from the bottom, which will encourage the roots to go down, which is what we want. So while I carry on doing this, why don't we have a bit of nostalgia? We're talking sprouts today, so let's look back at me roughly this time last year during the lockdown, and you'll notice that this is rather large. Enjoy my little trip back looking at what to do with sprouts. Well, I've been collecting my sprouts. This is just a sample of them off the sprout plants. And well, they're rather magnificent. So these are going to be sorted out, prepared, and then we're going to blanch them and freeze them. So isn't that rather exciting? And I look forward to having these at Christmas with a little bit of butter, a little bit of bacon, maybe the odd walnut, and just cook very briefly in the pan, rather than boiled and steamed and all those things, because they make, especially the really, really small ones, these tiny ones are beautiful when they're sautéed in a pan with a little butter. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little look back to last year and the sprouts. Fascinating stuff, isn't it? Well, I'm going to continue here with my capillary matting and my lovely, lovely repotted cauliflower plants. And this matting is so cheap, it's fantastic. It's got a lovely webbing on the back and it's massive. Look at the size of that. It's almost, well, 6 foot, 6 foot by about 2 foot. Fantastic value for money. And all you do is you place it at the bottom, and pop that there, of your mat. Now this is pre-soaked, it's got some water in, I'm letting it soak in. And what you can do, if you're going away for some time, if you don't come and water every couple of days like I do anyway, down here, is you get a piece of this, pop it underneath in there, and put that higher, and stick it in to a tub with some water in, and it will just drip feed into the bottom and feed your plants while you're away. It's a fantastic little system. I love it to bits, and there's no technology involved. So I'm going to continue with these and I'll give you the update on the next show. Once again, thank you very much for watching Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures, and well, it's time to sort the greenhouse out for the winter, but more of that on the next show. As I say, thanks for watching. I'll see you very shortly here on Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures. Ta-ra for now.